Windshield wipers are a great, no equipment way to add a little bit of rotational core training into your program. As with all exercises, making sure that you're doing the proper progression or regression based on where your body is. If you have a history of low back injury, low back surgery, bulging or herniated discs, tread lightly here or consult with a physiotherapist, your doctor, or a strength coach prior to starting these exercises. So let's talk about the windshield wiper. Essentially, this is what you see in summary. From here, we can make this exercise harder or easier. So let's start first with our level 1 variation and our starting position. This level will be more appropriate for those who might have a slight decrease in their bone density through their spine. Maybe you have a history of back injury or back pain and you're just getting back into your rotational exercises. Or maybe you're just starting training for the first time and you're starting your endeavor into this exercise. So with this exercise, we're taking the arms straight out to the side. I have my head and my shoulder blades resting on the ground. With this exercise, I have my palms facing up toward the ceiling. My knees are stacked over my hips and my shins are parallel to the ground. And I'm keeping those knees and my feet glued together. That's going to increase the amount of muscle activation I'm getting through the inner part of my thigh. It's going to increase my deep core activation as a whole. So level 1 with this exercise, those knees are keeping this exact same knee bend throughout the course of the exercise. All I'm doing is thinking about my knees at, say, 12 o'clock on a clock. I'm just going to bring the knees from 11:30 over to 12:30. And I'm simply adding a essentially 5-degree deviation from center, from 11:30 to 12:30. If I can keep my knees glued together and my feet glued together, I can try to take this exercise a little bit deeper, going from, say, 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, back to 11 o'clock, and back to 1 o'clock. A great cue with this exercise is as you're dropping the knees to the one side, yes, I'm keeping my knees glued together, my feet glued together. I also want to make sure that as I'm dropping the legs over, it's controlled, and I'm returning back to that central position by using my core. So I'm feeling the muscles through my core maybe lengthen in this position, and I'm using those muscles to return myself back to that center position again. Level 2 of this exercise is going to take this movement a little bit deeper. Those of you who have osteoporosis in your spine, a history of compression fracture, or back injury previously, tread lightly with this exercise or consult again a professional who can better give you guidance on if this exercise is safe for you. Generally, with my osteoporotic clients, I do not recommend this exercise because of the twisting through the spine. So with that level 2 variation, I'm going past 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. I'm going to take it a little bit lower to say 10:30 or 10 o'clock. And then over to the other side to match the same angle, going for 1:30 or 2 o'clock. I continue to make this exercise more challenging by taking that slower movement and really focusing on that core position. With your level 3 variation, what you're doing is trying to straighten the legs out in this exercise. So by straightening the legs and lifting the feet a little bit higher from the ground, I'm increasing the amount of force going through my torso. The lever has gotten longer and now there's more load for my body to try to move. Again, with this exercise, keeping the feet together and the knees together is going to increase the amount of core activation that I'm getting throughout this exercise. As with all strength training, listen to your body. If something starts to feel weird, feel tweaky, come out of it. There are really great exercise variations for training all aspects of your strength and fitness. This exercise is a great tool to have in your tool belt. However, if your body does not like it, then that's fine. There are other variations for you.